Hey, Nestle, I've heard you've done some horrible things.
Yes, we do. We own a controlling stake in evil and then occasionally make foodstuffs.
What happened?
We weren't selling as much baby formula in the West as we wanted to anymore, so we started targeting Africa and giving new mothers free samples.
Giving away free formula sounds nice. How did you make it evil?
We'd have people dress up like nurses and hand the mothers with the free formula, making them think, oh, this is doctor recommended, but it totally wasn't. And the cool thing about breast milk is it's kind of a use it or lose it type thing. So because they weren't using it, their breast milk dried up and then they'd have to buy our product. And after that, they could only ration a certain amount of it and mix it with dirty water, which we put on the packaging that would kill the babies. But, we were selling to illiterate people, so yeah.
And then you stopped?
No, we kept doing it. As recently as 2011, we had 19 different groups in Laos being like, they're still doing it. And we were like, pfft. Also, we're roughly responsible for like 10.5 million baby deaths.
What else did you do? How did your employees go along with this?
Oh, I don't really think they did anything wrong. They were just following orders.
Yeah, that's what we said. Yeah, that's what we were doing too.
Hey, we were doing it because we liked it.
The hell did you do? Thyssenkrupp used to just be Krupp, and you make everything from high-speed trains to elevators. What'd you used to make?
Viva founded in 1587, just before another outbreak of the bubonic plague, and so we just bought up all the land of the people who were fleeing. And we thought, steel and iron could be cool.
Oh, that is old, and you guys make steel. Oh, this is gonna be so many wars.
Yeah, we made weapons for the 30 Years' War, Napoleonic War, the Balkans War, the Venezuelan Crisis, World War I, World War II, the German Wars of Unification, the Franco-Prussian War, and anyone else that was having a war, we just sent them weapons.
That's so many. You didn't do anything horrific during World War II, did you?
Well, we may have had over 100,000 volunteer workers that showed up one day and just didn't need to be paid, and then we made the biggest guns that's ever been made.
What?
This is a Gustav gun. It weighed over 1,350 tons, could fire a shell 27 miles, and the shell itself would weigh 16,540 pounds.
What happened after the war?
Our CEO was found guilty of crimes against humanity and sentenced to 12 years in prison, but was let out after 3 and given all his stuff back.
How did you go from the world's biggest gun to elevators?
They will take you up higher levels to meet new people. The person used to be God. Hey, Boeing, what do you make right now? We make problems go away.
Okay, what are you doing?
Oh, just reloading.
For what?
That depends. Do you have any sassy comments or probing questions today?
Nah, nothing, nope, nothing today.
Huh, what a totally random happenstance.
Hey, Nestle! Wait, we already did this. Why are you back?
Oh, you thought that was it? Dude, we could fill a documentary about Nestle documentaries.
What are you up to now?
Oh, we were just thinking, what if we owned all the water?
No, you may not own all the water. Isn't your CEO the one that said water isn't a human right?
Oh, that was totally taken out of context. Just watch the whole interview.
Okay, so you're not going to try to own all the water?
But we definitely are. He just didn't say it out loud.
You're not targeting, super vulnerable places, are you? And how are you getting this done?
We're just targeting drought-stricken California and Michigan, near Flint. And you should see how we're handling developing nations. It's going to be hard to develop without any water. And the way we do it is we target morally flexible politicians and then, lobby them.
Isn't lobbying just bribery with extra steps?
No, there's no extra steps. But don't worry, we sold off most of our water brands in 2021.
Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah, I'm sure the private equity firm that bought it is going to run it way differently than we did.
Hey, IBM, or International Business Machines, what do you make, buddy?
We're really good at counting. We were founded in 1911 and use these punch card machines, but we'll make anything for anyone if you pay us.
You just normally do counting machines. What do you mean by anything?
We made 6% of all the M1 carbine rifles for the U.S. during World War II, which in turn helped us count our enemies. We had to count less.
Okay, when'd you get back to counting?
After Pearl Harbor and the Niihau incident, the U.S. government was like, what if all these Japanese citizens turn on us? If only we could intern them, but how would we count them? And we were like, we're great at counting. In fact, we've even done this before.
What do you mean you've done it before?
Turns out before, during World War II, Germany wanted to count the differences between everybody. And we were like, oh my gosh, we have exactly the machines to do that. So our subsidiary, D. Homag, sold them a bunch of them. And our CEO became such good friends with their leader, the artist mustache guy, he got the Order of the German Eagle.
And then you guys stopped helping and distanced yourselves?
Of course not. There was still money to be made. So we tried to keep a hold of De Homag through neutral Switzerland and just kept sending them punch cards. We even bankrolled a reinforced bunker to put under one of the camps to protect the IBM machines from British bombing raids. The British, who we had already sold machines to break the Germans' Enigma code.
So you very clearly did not have to, and you did it anyway.
Well, yeah, because we're really good at counting. And the more they paid us, the more we got to count.
You're like if the Legion of Doom had an accounting service. Hey, Vault-Tec, what do you make, buddy?
We make underground bunkers called vaults for when the nuclear apocalypse happens.
Don't you mean if
Yeah, we definitely wouldn't want to push the world closer to, get more funding, so if.
So your vaults are just made to protect people?
I mean, some do, like the control vaults.
What do you mean control vaults? That sounds real experimenty.
Well, it's like the only time we can ever figure out what happens to people during a nuclear apocalypse. So we're like, what if we scheduled like a water chip to break in one, or just left the door slightly ajar in one, or just put a cloning machine in a vault with a guy named Gary?
There's gonna be so many Garys. Why are you doing this?
So we can pass the data along to a select group of people we want to survive so they can rebuild the world. Kind of like a really unique enclave.
Okay, can I stay in a vault?
Yeah, we have just the vault for you. Vault 11.
And that's a controlled people get to live kind of vault, right?
Yes, totally.
Best Friends Animal Society, where did you guys come from?
Well, the cult thing really wasn't working out with us, but we were like, we do love animals.
The what?
Yeah, the cult, also known as the Process Church of the Final Judgment. It was founded by Mary Ann McLean and Robert de Grimson. They met at the Church of Scientology, but they were kicked out for being too wacky. You okay? Got a cough?
Oh, good, carry on.
Anyway, they went to London, then Mexico, then New Orleans, and they founded their church. Here's its logo.
Kind of looks like a...
It does not. Why would you say that?
Why'd your voice change?
What are you talking about?
Anyway, carry on.
Anyway, we worship the four great gods. Jesus, Jehovah, Satan, and Lucifer. Pretty sure some of those are the same. They all represent different things, and none of them are evil, so you just kind of pick with who you're vibing with for the day. The real evil is the gray forces. And then in 1974, our founders got divorced, and Mary Ann took the church from Robert, and then she moved around. It didn't go great. You ended up in Utah and was like, well, guess we love animals.
And what do you do with the animals?
We love them and give them homes and try to get better animal rights laws on the books.
Okay.
Yeah, we're ranked a 4 out of 4 by Charity Navigator. People seem to forget that crazy doesn't always mean evil. Sometimes people are just lovably insane.
Oh.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure those formal ties to Charles Manson were just a coincidence.
Magirus, what do you make, buddy?
We make fire trucks since 1866, and we even invented the turntable ladder, so say you were on fire but also up high, we could still get you.
Fire trucks and ladders? Sounds like you're always trying to help people and keep them alive.
Yeah, most of the time.
What do you mean most?
Yeah, well, we are a German company, and in World War II, we didn't just make the fire trucks, we might have also made the gas vans.
Like they ran on gas or transported fuel?
Neither. It had nothing to do with the fuel. Anyway, we also might have made the ladders for the mobile V2 rocket stations. They may have been made by people that were, kind of encouraged to work for us. It was free labor. For us, not for them.
Okay, what do you do now?
We went back to making fire trucks and fire equipment. We even made this really cool helmet. It could have had a respirator, but nobody trusts us with the gas masks anymore.
Hey, Oshkosh Corp, other than having a fun name, what do you make, buddy?
We answered the phrase, truck around and find out, with a lot of military trucks.
Oh, my gosh.
Not oh my gosh, Oshkosh, that's us. We made a truck that can transport tanks because you really don't want to get their mileage up. Terrible for the resale value. We also made a truck that can throw around transport containers like an angry toddler, and it's great for logistics. We also made this MATV, which is a mine-resistant ambush-proof vehicle. Yeah, it hits mines like you hit potholes. And then we made the sports version of the Humvee.
What else can you put on the racing version of the Humvee?
Depends on what you want to get rid of. The 50 cal is going to get rid of people, the anti-tank missile is going to get rid of tanks, and the automatic grenade launcher is going to get rid of anything.
Okay, what have you done recently?
We bought Pratt Miller, which includes Corvette Racing. They still won't let us race our trucks and run over the other drivers. Dumb. However, we also bought JBT Aerotech so that we can now make planes if we wanted to. Arguably the most mine-resistant vehicles.
Hey, Nickelodeon. What do you make, buddy?
Hey, sorry, can't talk right now. Busy putting out fires.
So you're doing okay?
Yeah, going great. Just kicking it.
Why is it always foot-related with you?